Hi, I'm Kimberly Deziree, intuitive coach and mentor, and welcome to my Q&A. Today's question comes in from Unexpectedly Alone, and she writes, Dear Deziree, my long-time relationship with my significant other ended recently, with me finding out he had been cheating on me with a much younger woman. Although I'm over him, I am now wondering how to pick up the pieces and move forward in my life with more confidence. Well, thank you for the question, and my heart goes out to you. I know how difficult having an event like this happen in your life can be. I've had the same experience in my life as well. So the first thing I would like to say to you is that moving forward, it takes time to move forward. I feel like there's a lot of work that you need to do in healing from this experience. The fact that he cheated on you and it's a much younger woman, I can only imagine how that must be affecting your self-confidence. I know for myself, when I had my husband cheated on me, my first husband, it was actually with a friend of mine, and that was devastating to me, and that is not something I was able to move on from so quickly. So I can imagine how you must be feeling. I know that feeling. So the first thing that I would actually want to do is heal before I move on, and even try to date or just think that I'm okay, because you have a lot of time invested with this person, and you had dreams and shared a home and did, pretty much planned your life of being with this person the rest of your life. So to have this happen is devastating, and to have it be with a much younger woman absolutely has to be crushing to you. So I feel like the best thing that you could do for yourself right now is to really work on how did you get to this point to begin with. If you sat down and really thought about the situation from an observation standpoint, I'm sure you'd be able to see a lot of things. And my suggestion would be to take a really long time out for yourself, so that you can actually understand how you ended up in this place in your life right now and how this happened. Because I'm sure if you had looked at the past, there was probably a lot of red flags, a lot of signs indicating that you had a problem in this relationship. And I feel as though they were there, but you just ignored them because you weren't trusting your own intuition. And a lot of us in life, we're so busy with life and family and relationships that we don't trust what our inner guidance system is telling us. And I feel like your intuition has been telling you there was problems here for a while and you weren't acknowledging them. It was probably over a long time ago, and the fact that he moved on to somebody else is a sign that the relationship was over a long time ago. So I wouldn't beat myself up over this. What I would try to do is learn as much as I could about myself and how I allowed this to go on and happen, and to do some healing work around it. I feel as though you're a very busy person, and I feel like people take advantage of you too, and not only in this relationship, but I feel like outside of this relationship, I feel like you give a lot. You have a lot of people taking from you, and you're not receiving an equal exchange of energy for the time and the love and the effort that you're giving the people around you. And I feel like that's part of your problem, is that you need to look at all your relationships in your life and see where you're out of balance, because this relationship that just ended is showing you that you definitely have things out of balance in your life. And I think if you look around other relationships, you're going to start to see the same thing. So I would focus on the relationships and where you're giving and where you're not receiving, and I would start to pull back in those areas that you're giving away your time, your money, your effort, your energy, your love, and places that it's not reciprocated, because that's actually going to build your self-confidence and your self-worth and learning to love yourself. I feel that it's going to take some time for you to recover from this situation that just happened. And the way to build more confidence is to start being your own best friend and treating yourself with love and respect, and starting to take back your time and do things that are good for you and not other people. You need to focus on you and building yourself back up, and whatever that takes, whatever that looks like. Look at the areas where you're feeling weak. If you are, not getting enough exercise or not enough sleep, or you're not taking care of yourself emotionally, and you're beating yourself up with negative thoughts, these are the areas where you really need to focus. Maybe start going for walks, eating healthier. When you notice the negative self-talk, immediately stop it and change it with empowering thoughts and things that are loving and kind to yourself, because you're going to have to coach yourself through this pain and this blow to your self-confidence. And the best way to do that is to be loving and kind, as if you were doing it to your own best friend. That's how you have to treat yourself, is to do things that make you feel good. Surround yourself with people who are loving, kind, the people that you want to be like, the people that have the things, the gifts, and see you. You want to be with those people. So start changing the relationships and the dynamics in your life, and look around at what's not working. And, even if you have to make a list of the people, situations, take a paper and a pen and write a list of what's going on in your life, who's in your life, what situations are in your life, what's not working, and what's working. And whatever is not making you happy or adding to your life, then you need to start letting those things go. So you may have friends, coworkers, whatever, and start looking at what these people are bringing to the table in your life. And if it's not positive and not adding to your life, then maybe it's time to start letting go. This relationship might have been the first thing in your life to change your life for the better, and you might not even realize what a blessing this is that this ended, because it's showing you how out of balance things were. And probably it's going to show you a lot more things that you really weren't that happy. You were just kind of in the routine and committed to it because it had been so long. So this could be the biggest gift of your life. This could open you up to healing, making drastic changes in your life, and actually bringing you a chance to be really, truly happy, and to love yourself, and to feel free, and to find out what it is you truly want, and live your life for you and not for other people. Because I feel like you have a tendency to live your life around other people, for other people, and there's no room in your life for you. So I feel like this was a gift for you, and I hope this helps, and I would love to hear from you and see how you're doing. And don't forget that counseling, there's good counselors and therapists that can help you work through the grief, because I do feel also that you will be going through the stages of grief. So I know you said you sound, I'm over him, but my gut feeling tells me you're not over the process of healing from this. And there's going to be more stuff coming up, and that's okay. But there are people who can help you. Keep a support system of the people who love you and support you. Stay close to them. Find a good therapist, and really be loving and kind to yourself. So please let me know how you're doing. If you want to send a response, you can send it to the email address that is on the screen below. And I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for trusting me and sending me a question. Blessings.